Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello and welcome to the One News. My name is Fikri Akil and will be accompanying you to 30 minutes forward. There are 5 news that I arrived. Number 1. Our story today is about the earthquake in Lombok that has afflicted the people since early August. Numerous earthquakes are still following until today, destroying more and more villages. We are going to see how the current condition is after the latest earthquake and how people deal with the situation. Shortly, we will be going live to tour our reporter in the area. I'm connecting to Abimanyu West now in Lombok. Number 2. It is a countdown to the opening of Asian Games 200 FC in Jakarta and Palembang. The opening ceremony will be held in Gelora Bung Karno. This Saturday, August the 80th, it said that they will perform numerous traditional dance from Sabang to Merauke. The show will be streamed on local TVs and also online. And one day before the big performance, Indonesia is celebrating the Independence Day. The annual ceremony will be held at Istana Negara. Each region across the country is celebrating the day. We will connect with my colleague Julian Adams in Jakarta to see how people are preparing. Number 3. Jakarta collision strike going on the Hotel Indonesia. Roundabout leads to General Sudirman Central, Jakarta. Tuesday night, 4 cars become victims in the event of Nazas. This event presented by Amalia, citizen who crossed the line at 7 GMT. According to the observation of Amalia, the 4 cars suffered severe damage. He said the band one of the cars even apart. An example of the text the news about the accident. There was a collision strike di Bundaran HI, direction Sudirman. 4 cars badly damaged, 1 car of the terrors. There is already an emergency handling of the police. However, for certainty about the loss of life, the identity of the car as well as material losses are unknown. Look, there has been then handling of the police, Amelia added. Early this morning, despite cars also covered on the trucks and carries the area of the mosque at Tamini Square at Jakarta. Number 4. This time we will be delivering the news of traffic jam which often becomes a major problem for big cities in Indonesia, including the capital city Jakarta. On a typical day, the volume of vehicles is increasing. The congestion occurs in many parts of Jakarta, and Kota Casablanca has it worse. The congestion is also followed by heavy rain that floods the area and the surroundings starting from the afternoon at 4 p.m. That affects the congestion to get worse. Big rain also falls in the war part of Jakarta, and already caused flooded to a height of 13 centimeters and disrupts the road user. It can be dangerous, especially for motorcycle riders. The police officer are going down to well hit with me the traffic, and that was the news for this evening. Hot news. Number 5. Town contaminated. Moscow, a Russian journalist has uncovered evidence of another Soviet nuclear catastrophe, which killed 10 sailors and contaminated an entire town. Yelena Vasravaskia is the first journalist to speak to people who witnessed the explosion of nuclear submarine at the naval base of Saktovo, 22 near Vladivostok. The accident was occurred 30 months before the Chernobyl disaster. Spread radioactive fallout over the base and nearby town, but was covered up by officials of the Soviet Union. Residents were told the explosion in the reactor of the Victor class submarine during a rivet had been a thermal and not a nuclear explosion, and thus involved in the clean-up operation to remove more than 100 tons of contaminated material were shown to secrecy. A board of investigators was later to describe it as the worst accident in the history of the Soviet Navy. Thank you for watching my news. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.